Can you believe the empire created by one British pig? Peppa Pig has one of the strongest holds on children's entertainment that we've ever seen. One could say Peppa Pig is the Napoleon Bonaparte of kids' cartoons, slowly spreading and dominating her coverage across the globe. Peppa Pig started as a humble cartoon and has spread into so much more since its debut in 2004. It's extended into movies, shows, books, and theme parks. There's no telling where this famous pig will head next. Let us go on a journey as we learn about the franchise that changed kids' cartoons. The history of Peppa Pig began from the independent animation studio based in London called Astley Baker Davies. The concept came from the creators wanting to create a unique female character that was different than anything on TV at the time. They also wanted it to be unique, concise, and short. They set out to create a story with clear beginnings, middles, and ends. Peppa Pig made its first debut on May 31st, 2004 in the UK. The series would first air on Channel 5, with its first season running 52 episodes around 5 minutes each. The series would have early success in the UK, becoming very popular with the preschool demographic. The success of the first season would lead to a second in 2006 and a third in 2009. In 2009, it would be added to Channel 5's preschool-specific block called Milkshake. Peppa Pig would make her trek to the United States in 2005. Peppa would join the Cartoon Network preschool programming block called Tickle You. It is reported that these episodes were redubbed with American actors, however, it is very challenging to find examples of this. In 2008, the show would move from Cartoon Network to Noggin, which was a channel that was a collaboration between the Sesame Workshop and Nickelodeon. On Noggin, Peppa Pig was seen as a filler. It would run in between episodes of other shows or between commercials. The show would move on to a 30-minute broadcast on February 2011 on Nick Jr. These 30-minute episodes would be made up about 5 episodes of the 5-minute shorts, building out about a 25-minute episode with commercial breaks. The show would become so popular in the US that it would expand further globally. The Peppa Pig show has had 8 seasons thus far, with several specials mixed in between. Each of these seasons have consisted of about 52 episodes except for Season 7, which had 65. The 8th season is expected to run from December 4th, 2023 into 2024. The cartoon is now shown throughout the world in 180 countries globally. The Peppa Pig brand has expanded past just a simple cartoon. The first ever Peppa Pig film would come out on February 14th, 2015. This film grossed around £2 million. This film was the first film not only of the movie, but it was also an experience that encouraged children to be interactive with Peppa Pig. Peppa's Cinema Party, another film experience, is scheduled to come out in February of 2024. Once again, this is expected to be a fun and interactive movie experience for children. The character has also expanded into the world of books, toys, and merchandise. Peppa Pig would have its own popular book series centered around the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. Merchandising has also been very lucrative for the Peppa Pig brand. In 2019, it is believed the brand grossed over $1 billion, which is incredible growth considering in 2009 it was only grossing around $100 million. It is considered to be the #1 preschool property in the toy market, which has led to over 1,000 licensees across the world. The merchandising agreement has led to clothing being branded with the characters, multiple toys for all ages, costumes, playsets, cards, stuffed dolls, and even albums. Peppa Pig has even made it to video games with her own Nintendo DS game. But the biggest expansion to the Peppa Pig brand, however, has come in the form of theme parks and resorts. The character of Peppa Pig has become even more valuable through her usage in branded vacations. The first family-themed area would come in the form of Peppa Pig's World at Paultons Park in England. It opened on April 9th, 2011, with 9 rides, a play zone, a splash park, and kid-sized play areas. This themed land would be the first expansion into the world of theme parks and branding. On October 17, 2017, Merlin Entertainments would announce a partnership with Entertainment One, the parent company of Peppa Pig. Merlin would become the exclusive licensor of Peppa Pig for theme parks in every country except for China and the UK. This was Merlin's first step into the world of Peppa Pig play areas. At first, they started simple, mimicking the indoor Legoland Discovery Centers. They would build out play experiences with Peppa Pig called Peppa Pig World of Play. The first one would open in 2018 in Shanghai, with another opening in Beijing in 2018. 2019 would bring one into Dallas-Fort Worth, and Michigan would get one as well. 2021 would also bring a location into the Netherlands. These indoor play experiences would have great success, being the perfect in-between of a theme park and a children's play zone. Peppa Pig would then expand into theme parks. This would be Merlin's first play to test out true investing into the parks. Peppa Pig lands would come to Gardaland in Italy and Hyde Park in Germany in 2018. This was phase 2 for Merlin, testing the market to seeing if there was a desire for Peppa Pig in theme parks. After seeing the success, they were ready to make their big splash. They would open their first ticketed Peppa Pig theme park in the Legoland Resort in Florida, which opened on February 24th, 2022. The park opened to epic fanfare and strong popularity from families. Paired with Florida's Legoland, the small Peppa Pig theme park would have great success, hitting all the unique key aspects for a family market. This has allowed Merlin to invest into a second park in North Richland Hills, Texas, slated to open in 2024. China is also due to open a Peppa Pig resort in 2024 with a theme park, hotel, and sea life aquarium. Overall, the brand of Peppa Pig has become a key aspect for Merlin's advancement. Overall, Peppa Pig has had incredible success throughout the world, but most surprising, she has had amazing success in China. Peppa Pig has had a strong hold in the country and has been even featured in the state-run media. In fact, Peppa Pig is utilized by adults for showcasing mobster-like characters. Many adults even get tattoos of the characters and watch adult-oriented versions on social media, like on TikTok. Even though there's been an adult-like cult following on these characters in China, Peppa Pig is still very popular among children as well there. Hence why there have been many attempts for a theme park and investment with the characters in this area. In 2019, a Peppa Pig live-action animated movie, Peppa Pig Celebrates Chinese New Year, was released. The promotional trailer alone had over 1 billion views. It would gross over $14 million in 3 days. Before we wrap up, there is one other interesting note about Peppa Pig. It's known as the Peppa Pig effect. Since 2019, there has been a noticeable change in how children in the US speak. This was specifically seen during COVID, as parents who are working from home would put their children in front of the TV for hours. These kids would watch Peppa Pig on Nick Jr. for non-stop, as they would be running specials. As parents worked from home, their kids would pick up an accent, specifically a British accent. They would also start using words like holiday instead of vacation, mummy instead of mommy, and my personal favorite, biscuit instead of cookie. Clearly, there is no stopping Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is now valued in the billions. Hasbro acquired Entertainment One for around $3.8 billion and has decided to eliminate most of its assets except for Peppa Pig, as they saw that as the most valuable. With Peppa Pig being renewed until 2027 and Hasbro continuing to invest in it, it seems like Peppa Pig is going nowhere. This pig is going to grow even further. What are your thoughts on Peppa Pig? If you have children, do they watch the show? Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. We appreciate all of you. Believable Truths.